Hello, Internet! This is E. Schrodinger's cat, and welcome to another episode of the Ripple Effect Minecraft SMP. Last time, I did a bunch of terraforming. I made that thing over there. I made these walls over here and underneath me that you can't really see. And I also lost my elytra again. I've been buying them off other people, borrowing them from other people, basically leeching off other people for my entire elytra time. So I think it's time that I grow some testicles and go get my own elytra. I'm going to go to an end city, and I'm going to go fight some shulkers, and hopefully not lose everything that I own. Here I am. Now, it might be a bit of a task to find an end city that has not been raided already, but I will go anyway. I mean, there's one right there. It's probably been raided, because it's like right next to the main island. But it's worth checking out. At the very least, I can steal the end rods. Ah yes, it is as empty as my dreams. Well, I walked 10,000 blocks, and then I accidentally dug into the void. And I fell, and lost everything, including the 10,000 blocks that I walked. So you know what? I don't need flight. I don't. I got legs. I do need flight. And it's killing me inside. But not killing me enough to walk another 10,000 blocks. That's for sure. I've done a lot more terraforming. I brought it all the way over here. I have this little cave entrance a little bit over here. This long kind of triangle-shaped thing. I also brought it somewhere over there, but I don't have flight, so I'm not going over there right now. Now I need to start coloring some of this terrain. On these really flat areas between the ridges here, I'm going to put a lot of path blocks, probably mix in some grass blocks, and then have more path blocks as I get up towards the hill. Grass is phenomenally in the way, which does not make my demonstration particularly convenient. Please, get out of the way. Out of the way! Path blocks! And then I will blend in some sand. And that'll go up to here about, and when it starts becoming more steep, like I did out in the front there, I want to put in some terracotta, and that'll go all the way up. I'm thinking that on the ridges up here, when it starts becoming horizontal again, I want to fill it in with some clay, and then as it goes down, I want to mix it into the stone, and then at the base here, it will be the terracotta, so that there's that gradient, and it kind of highlights where the top bit ends, because there's a lot of areas around here that go horizontal that kind of get lost in all the stone, so I want to highlight those with this gradient. But before I continue with the rest of the terraforming, I want to put a big, gigantic door here, and I think, well, I was originally considering having it closed, but then I'm thinking it might be interesting and also provide a way out if I have it open into something else, like slightly open at an angle. So I'm going to actually remove a section of this wall to make way for our door. I want to decide on a width. I think I'm going to have it start out a little bit in front of the wall here, where this little molding thing is. I don't know how far. I think just one block, honestly. I needed just like a door frame, like a regular door. I think 2 wide, starting like right there. The hinges would be on that side, and it would probably open out towards that direction. And then, I don't know how wide to go. Maybe up to here? It's a hard choice because this is kind of going to set our scale. We have a little bit of scale set over here with this thing, but I don't know. I think that will look good, that size. Yeah, that's appropriately door-shaped. Now I need to clear out a lot of the area behind it. I think I will probably do a 45-degree angle just because that makes the math simpler. Let's see, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 27! It's 27! So 75% of 27 is like 21. So, as for the Pythagorean theorem, I'm gonna go back 21 blocks this way. angle of 45 degrees. I also need to clear out a bunch of the area behind the angle, not entirely all of it, but at least some of it. I want to have something fairly organic behind it, but I do need to organize some sort of room dealio. I think the door's probably going to be a few blocks wide, and then I don't know, it's like 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good enough. Alright. And then, let's see, I probably will want to clear this out also. I guess I will clear out from here to, I guess up to this point, I guess would be good enough, because there are already a bunch of areas here with the stone on it, and I will curve it down probably quite steeply from here. So I would clear out everything underneath this line, where this stone thing comes around. I don't know what to do here. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's mark this out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 8, 19, 20. It'll come out to here, I think. Now I need to pillar out to make sure I did that math right, because it's entirely possible and likely that I didn't. Yeah, that looks about right. Good job, Pythagoras. But I don't want to take up too much of this space. It is getting very close to where this is, so I think I'm going to have to push this back. I want to have, I don't know what kind of terrain I want to have back here. I'm thinking maybe some water. I could follow this through and then curve in through here, where I would have a little blob like this as it steps up into that cave area in there, which I think will lead to a tunnel into another area inside of that mountain, and then continuing to follow up through here, up to this point right here, looping around this patrol. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm busy. Please. I am busy. Excuse me. Ouch. And then I would loop around. Probably until I met up with, let's see, that might be a little bit too straight. Until I met up with this door, probably back up here. That'll make it look like the door can't open. Let's see. Ouch! I'll probably curve all the way up to meet like that, and then I'll have some little passageway, I guess, through here. I don't know, I could have a little mini channel. There is a banjo being played, approximate to where I'm recording this, so I guess that will flavor this episode. But I'm going to come down with the sheer cliffs like that, and then hopefully I'll have a fairly open area underneath here to work with. It is time that you stop! It is multiple days later. I have been at work. I have a really difficult time explaining how I do terraforming, so I kind of just did it. I have all these sort of platforms and stuff. I've been thinking a lot about how to do recordings for it, and I think I've come up with something, so next time I do this, and there will be a next time, I will go more in depth into how I am doing what I'm doing, but I have created all this shapingness, all these plateaus, this cave thing in the back, and I have dug all the way down to bedrock and covered it with a layer of glass just for my own sanity. Now, there is a skeleton spawner here, which I think I should do something with. Because it's here, and I do need bones. I need bones a lot. I need to get boned. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But at this point, I want to start adding some of those colors I showed earlier. Which does mean I'm gonna have to mine a lot of clay. Because this is a lot of blocks. It's a lot. It's a lot of blocks. It looks very cool from down here, though. Especially with those shadows and the platforms climbing all the way up. I think I'm going to fade into the cobblestone a bit. Not only so that I can be lazy, but also because I don't think it will look good if it's all one color. So I'm going to do it in accordance with the way that the shape is. It's dark, which is going to be great for video. Oh, thank you, Winter. You are the hero we need. I want to fade into cobblestone, and I think I'm going to fade into clay near the top where those ridges are. I can also use some light gray wool to be a little bit of an interim color. It's not ideal, but I think it is okay. I can also use some andesite. I don't know. I'm going to have these gradients drop off more quickly for the ones that are slower down. So I am stopping the cobblestone here, but I'm bringing up the clay, or the cyan terracotta, all the way up along here and then past up there. This is starting to look quite cool if you can see past the scaffolding, but I am very tired of replacing blocks, so I need to take a break. And I know how to do that. I have a plan for a shop. I do. I've been thinking there's a shop area, and I've been pondering over windows. Shut up. I've been pondering over what I could sell, because I'm not good at redstone, and I'm also lazy. So, it's time to start thinking smart. Now, I may not be good at a lot of things, but I am good at remembering incredibly esoteric facts. There's a lot of items in the game that people actually don't know about that I think there's a serious market for. And now I'm not going to show you how to get these items because that would allow people to undercut my margins, but I'm just going to show some of them to you. There is a rock in the game, you have to mine it somewhere, very special, that will make you invincible. You cannot die. It is incredible. There is a bottomless box. This functions similarly to like a modded ME system in which you could just keep adding more and more space to the same box. It's incredible. A chaos dragon egg. This is a mob that if you go out past 10,000 blocks in the end, you'll run into a special strong dragon. You can collect those eggs and use them for various purposes. And then there's of course coffee. Everyone wants coffee. De-aging cream, right? That will de-age you. In real life, you'll de-age 10 years per glob. In real life, again, similarly, the Rose of Immortality, if you light one on fire, you will become immortal. In real life. Toothpaste for healthy dental care. Replacement teeth for if you don't do your healthy dental care. And then, of course, diamond juice, which will make it more likely for you to find diamonds in the world. Ignore the no effects there, it's actually a bug with 1.14. They'll be fixing it in later patches, but I think there will be a serious market for these items, and potentially more, at our new shop. We're here in the embassy area. And I think I'm going to take my shop over by this water area, because there's a lot of space around here, and I think a beachfront property is gonna sell well. It's all about location. Now I want to design a building for perfectly respectable business people, because we do legitimate deals at this place, and we want to have a legitimate working situation. So I brought a bunch of blocks, mined by my legitimate hands. First thing I do for structures, generally speaking, is to outline some pillars. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna have some pretty big pillars because this place needs to be magnificent in order to capture the true magnificence of our magnificent deals. So we're gonna have pillars like that. Probably put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That far apart. That's not right. That's not right. And bueno. And I'll probably put 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wham! It's dark. It's getting dark. Then I think I'll go up to about here. Door will be in here. Now I want to try filling the back here with this cyan terracotta, but I think I'll only go up about this high. This is actually going to be the door area, so I won't. This isn't the greatest place to do it, but I want to cut it off with some of this dark oak slab. Then I will break this up with some stripped dark oak logs, pillaring all the way up to the top. And then I think I want to replace these with some stairs here. Like that. Nope. That. There we go. And have some glass panes for windows. There we are. And windows. Now I want to have a bar that comes across here. Restart in 1 minute. I want this to be flat. Front area up here is going to be flat, and then we're going to have a point roof. Point. Probably multiple points. They'll be too big for a point roof. But that area is going to be flat. Now I'm going to use this perfect scaffolding block to come up here and add a little bit of detail. Here, 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 and I can't reach over there, so I'm just going to have to use this incredible, fantastic scaffolding block over here to come and place that right there. Yes, thank you, wood, the perfect scaffolding block. That doesn't look great. I'll be honest, it's not great. Where's my stairs at? Deck overflow error. And we're back. And I placed some slabs so that there's some arching and some stairs. Now I gotta address this area, and this is gonna be a little difficult because the ground is uneven. So I don't know about that, but I can maybe put some things. Actually, That's too thick. Hold on. Gonna look liney as hell. I made the brilliant decision to put my materials as far away as I possibly could. I clicked the right one. Oh, fantastic. And trapdoor. Trapdoor line? Trapdoor line? No, it's garbage. Multiple trapdoor lines. They come out too much. That's the problem. Nope. Nope. That's a no-go on the trapdoors. Maybe it'll be easier once I put it on this side. 1 second. Okay, now my brain can see a little bit better. What if I make this a little bit more flat? And have that little one-off. I don't know what to call that. Little design there. Blah. And stair. And stair. And slab. 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 I actually like that better. This is too... okay, that I will leave alone. This is a problem. It is a problem. I could put thingies like this, and then I could bring some dark oak planks over here and then strip them and C17. I don't think I like how that works, but I will put it across the entire way to be sure. Gotta give it a fair chance. I have given it a fair chance, and I have deemed it unworthy. What if I start crisscrossing the directions of these things? Because that might break up the lines. I still don't like that. I don't. I think that middle bit looks weird. And now all my logs are naked. This is obscene. Well, I'll figure that bit out later. Now I need to deal with the entrance. I want some spruce slabs, and I want to kick the front bit out to give it a bit of a curve so that we have our grand entrance to our extremely law-abiding place of business. So, I think I'll come in a little bit. And then I'm going to bring this cyan terracotta in a little bit so that the door is a little bit pushed back from where the windows are. And I can bring this motif of the slabs and stairs around the edge here so I can make it look like it's curling back towards the door. Unfortunately, we have a quite wide staircase, so this little thing here isn't too much of a problem. Now I can remove this and bring up some logs, which I will then strip and place windows back here. And then I can put a log right here, all the way up, which I will then strip all the way up. Children, hide your eyes. But I will also put a window here, and then maybe I can have a shop front for my extremely legal merchandise, and then I will carry that motif around, wrapping around the outside. Now, generally speaking, when I build house doors, they're usually open because they're larger than Minecraft doors, but this being survival Minecraft will have to be a little bit clever. But that's what this establishment is all about. It's being clever within the confines of the law. I don't have enough inventory space for all these things. Okay, give me some doors. Doors. I think I'll bring these up another level because it looks a little bit weird. It'll be on this level because I need a flat block to put doors on. And doors. Yeah? Alright. Okay. Alright. I can live with that. And then fill this in here. How do I want to handle this now? My dog has some ideas. What do you think? I agree. Actually, Theo, I don't think your idea is very good. I mean, I know you tried, but you are a dog. Okay. That's, bleh. There's all this space here. Let's get rid of those. Maybe some logs. And then, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Can't put a door there, huh? And, oh, and there's just that block there. Trapdoor. See, that looks weird because it's on a different level. Hold on. We can fix this. This can be fixed. Whap. Open. Close. There we go. Now it's good. I don't like how long that staircase is. I don't like it. So I think I might have a front porch out here or something. For the porch bit, I'm just gonna put some brown terracotta down for now. This does have the potential to solve the problem that was right here, insofar as we don't have to put anything there, because the problem is solved by a different problem. 2 problems solved at the same time. That's what we like to do here at Definitely Real Deals. Effective, cost-efficient problem solving for your needs and ours. Then I'm going to have another staircase right about yonder. A little bit smaller, but not too much smaller. Oh, that looks weird. I'm gonna move it over a little bit so I can have another block on the side of it. So that I can do this and this, and then have my staircase. Excellent. Now I need to deal with what's happening up there. So I think I'm going to make 3 peaks. 1 smaller one over here, and 1 bigger one in the middle. I have no idea what this is gonna go back to. We're gonna find out. This area here is actually significantly smaller than these areas because of how I did the windows, so that's a little bit awkward. But perhaps we can make this middle bit taller? So this one over here will go up at a 45-degree angle, so I'm changing heights every 1 block. But then maybe this one, I change blocks every 2 blocks. I actually had to raise it by 2 blocks in order to get taller than those two, but I think that's fine. It's fine. Now next to this here, I want to have a, I think 2 block wide spread of dark oak, but 1 block out, so that it has a little bit of depth. And this will break up some of the roof without having to, I don't know, just like change colors randomly. And then on this other side, there will be spruce. Back again. I've brought this back, mirrored it on the other side. I've got 4 little straps here going on. I feel like that's a good enough width for this place. Now I want to cover this with some dark oak trapdoors to break up some of this spruce and also to block the spawns. I wonder how it would look if on the middle bit here I put some trapdoors like this. I don't know, does that look weird? Not really, actually. It's okay. It's okay. I don't hate it. Let's put a few up here just to see what it looks like. Okay, I kinda hate it. Alright, yeah, I kinda hate it. Nope, negatory. Too busy. I'm also gonna try putting one on the outside here. I don't know how that's gonna look, but I'm gonna try it. Yes, I think that works. Now I need to fill in those bits up there, and think I'm going to do it with dark oak? Actually, maybe brown terracotta would be a good choice, this color. I am going to leave room for some windows here. I'm going to fill most of this in, but I'm going to have a few fairly thin windows right here. Let's see, that's 3 over, and here, and then also in the middle. Then I'll come down a little bit, like that, and if I was smart, I would have brought glass, but I didn't. And maybe I can do a little thing like that. Let's try some actual glass instead of imaginary glass. Because if there's anything we stand by at this establishment, it's things that are absolutely real and not at all fake. Let's get this dumb thing out of the way. Now, this is a little plain, so I think some trapdoor action is required here. Just like a little line of them, and I ran out. Great. I made a few changes. I added a second line of the trapdoors up there, and I switched those little stairs around because there was an awkward corner where there wasn't any trapdoor and it looked weird. So I changed that, and it looks like a little bit of a decoration. I think that works. Now I need to do the other sides. So I have to find a way to space out the pillars. I have to make sure I get it right on this side. So one's here. How long is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I will put a middle one down here. So bwop, 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 bwop. And then I'll do that on the other side, and then I will copy the placements of those on this side. And I'm going to carry the cyan terracotta shape all the way around, stopping at this level. I made a few more changes to that top panel, namely, I lowered that window so that this bar here can go all the way across because it was looking a little bit too busy, and I kind of shortened it past there. I also added that bit in the middle, which is more or less the same, and now I'm going to copy it to the other side. I don't want to have exactly the same windows on this side, especially because the numbers are different, so I think I'm going to have thinner windows. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Logs up like this. 2 here, and 2 here, and then glass in the middle. And over here as well. And I'll do the same on that side. And I think that side will not have windows. Now this is a bit liney. I think I will take out these glass bits here. Put this here. And then strip darkness. Darkness encroaches. Probably through all the windows for consistency. Need to cover this up. Something needs to happen here. Because this is weird. Strip? Oh, that's weird, man. It doesn't look good. I declareth. Change the orientation of this. So this breaks up that line. Maybe the same over here? Yeah, that's actually better. Not by much, though. It still looks like garbage. Hold on. Give me some trapdoor action. That is better. Trapdoor. And remove this. And replace it with some dark oak planks. That is better. That is significantly better. And then I can also put some stairs up like this. Now that looks terrible. That's terrible. I'm gonna have to do slabs. I will do slabs. I think that's better. Now I want to handle this one a little bit differently, so I am going to bring a line of stairs upside down along on top of here. I want to try filling in this whole area with brown terracotta just to start off. Now I don't necessarily want to have windows because I want to have displays on the other side. I made the annoying decision of putting these here, so now I have to remove them. I want to effectively line these stairs out here with some dark oak stairs, because I think it's stopping 2 blocks out, and then just having that weird color change is weird, and I don't want it. I think maybe some trapdoor lines here will do it some good, and also down here maybe, and then what's that, every 2 blocks, so it would be up here as well. I think that might just do it. I added some vertical ones in the middle there because it was getting a little bit liney, and I also added a little detail right here to match this up, because this met up with this in a weird way, and I felt like I needed to make some sort of delineation of that sort. I don't know. It looks a little weird, but I think it looks better than it did before. So that is the exterior more or less complete. And I think that's gonna have to do it for this episode. Next episode, we will fill out the interior of our exceptionally legitimate business, where we will sell our rare secret elite MLG player items. So, I'm gonna say good day to you, Internet, and thank you for watching.